Hi everyone, welcome to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, subscribe, come hang out. I'm doing part 2 today of a big two-store Dollar Tree haul that I recently went on. And at this store, I was able to find a lot of wish list items that I have been seeing in the sort of laundry department, as well as things in the beauty and spa and skincare. So let's get into this. I've sort of broken up the bags a little better, but we're gonna kind of grab and go and see where we take off to. Okay, this was a wish list item. I was excited to find these. In the laundry aisle, they had the Borax Powder Laundry Booster, which was a multi-purpose cleaner. And then I got it in the original scent. They also had a lavender scent. I don't mind the scent of lavender, but not necessarily on my clothes the whole time, so I just grabbed the original. And I ended up grabbing 2 bags of that. And then for my car, I grabbed another one of these as a backup because mine is getting old and I'm not sure if it's gonna break. But I grabbed the cell phone holder that sort of clips on to your vent. I find that this works really well in my car. And doesn't have to sit up on the dash. My phone kind of sits a little bit more down on the vent. So I grabbed one of those. And then for food, my husband came to me the other day and he was like, why is there no mac and cheese in the house? Your son and I want mac and cheese. I'm like, I don't know. We probably just haven't had it. And my daughter doesn't like mac and cheese. She's one of those kids that just doesn't like mac and cheese. So I didn't have any in my stash, so I ended up grabbing 2 bags of the Kraft mac and cheese because my husband had his food craving for mac and cheese. So I grabbed 2 boxes for him and my son. And then I did end up getting 1 book. I love to look for books in Dollar Tree. The majority of my bookshelves, and I built a lot of my library out of Dollar Tree books, from novels to, fantasy stories to self-help to journals, all that good stuff. I did find one, and this is called Reasonable Adults, a novel. And it's by Robin Leffler. And I don't know if I can pull off the, is it gonna let me? Yes. This was originally, is it gonna tell me? It's not gonna tell me there. Maybe it's on the inside of the book. It looks like it was originally $22.99 in Canada, but I don't think that's what it was in the States. Probably a little less. I got it for $1.25. But it's called Reasonable Adults. And it says a swanky new gig at a luxury artist's retreat in Muskoka, a delightful canine companion, and a chance at a clean start. It should be smooth sailing from here. Apparently not, because she has to meet another adult without her canine. So we'll find out how good that is, but pick that up for myself as a fun read. Okay, now we're gonna get into some of the wish list stuff. I am so excited. I was able to score one of these. The Summer Vibes Trend Beauty Palette. I love the colors. This is, I love these sort of deep summer colors, the hibiscus, the sunset colors, the sunburn color. And I don't wanna show the mirror because it will reflect off of the light, but I absolutely love those colors. I love to do creases and corner work with some of these darker colors. So that'll be nice to try. But I was able to find one and I scored it. And into the cart it went. Put that back on there to protect it. And then I was able to also find, I had been looking for these, they hadn't put them out yet, but they finally ended up doing so, was the Be Pure Be Pure. Be Pure under eye rollers, and I got them in collagen and retinol. I didn't get the vitamin C. I wasn't really interested in the vitamin C. I wanted to just try the collagen and the retinol to see kind of how they work. So I just grabbed the 2, but they did have 3. So I grabbed those. And then I also re-upped on the Extra Care Revitalizing Body Balm Jelly Stick. I love to put this on my heels at night and put socks on. This really helps if you're getting your heels ready for summertime, keeps them hydrated. You know, after if you are using a pumice stone, and then this is easy application to put on your heels, and then just put a cotton sock on and give your heels some moisture. Hello, sun. Boy, that is coming through. I have a window cling that makes it look like stained glass. So if you see the colors coming through, that's because the cling acts like a prism and all the colors come through. So if the light's too bright, we might have to move, but I'm glad to see the sun. And then I grabbed 2 nail polishes that I thought were super pretty. This is the Argan Luxe nail polish in Atlas and Aurora. I love those. Sort of a mauvey purple and sort of like a mint green. Love that. And to go along with that, I have mentioned that I have very long nails. I keep them long because I have it's sensitive underneath my nails. And when my nails break off, they just get real brittle to the point where they want to bleed underneath. So I keep them long for that reason. But it's also difficult to keep nail polish on if I don't prep my nails, if I don't buff them and then, use some sort of alcohol to get them dry to prep them for whether or not I put a press on or whether or not I put nail polish on. So I have to do a lot of prep with my nails. But I grabbed this. This is the nail drying drops with jojoba oil and vitamin E. And I wanted to give this a try to see if it would be faster drying time for my nails. So we'll have to see if that works. And then also, speaking of nails, I also grabbed several of the Be Pure nail wraps. Again, if I buff and I get my nails ready, I can put the nail wrap on and it won't peel off. So I grabbed several, which I was excited. I grabbed this one that sort of has little rhinestones on it, if you can see that. And then I grabbed this one with the gold foiling. And actually I grabbed 2 of each because they were 12 pieces each. So I grabbed 2 just to be safe for knowing, your nails, the different sizes of your nails. So I actually ended up just grabbing 2 of those with the gold foil and the gemstones. And the other thing that I grabbed, which I saw, was another retinol from Global Beauty. And this was in, instead of a serum, it was in a skin cream. So I wanted to see if that worked differently than a serum or if, it worked better in a skin cream. So we'll give that a try as well. Okay, and then in the last aisle, in the last bag, I was also in sort of like spa and the beauty, and I was able to find some more wish list items and then also to add to some of the sets that I already had that I was looking for the other flavor. I re-upped on cotton balls, nail prep, makeup prep. I also like to use these in oil diffusers. I have an old-fashioned oil diffuser that you can put a candle under. And instead of, dropping too many drops of oil into the basin, I like to put a cotton ball in, and then the cotton ball gets hot. So I grabbed that for several reasons. I did find the moisturizing shave oil. I wanted to give that a try. And then I didn't get it the first time, but I had hauled the Global Beauty Care jasmine and green tea exfoliating rub. But I wanted to also grab the jasmine and green tea bath salts for my big tub. So I ended up picking up that as well. They still had it available, so I picked that up. And then I had also previously hauled the Miss Spa. It was a Dream Cream night mask. This is the Miss Spa Dream Serum overnight mask. I am not sure how much of a difference there is, but what I love about this is the fact that you get 3+ applications for $1.25. Into the cart it went. So we're gonna give that a try as well. And then Miss Spa also had they had 4-step facial kits. I was like, hello, yes, we're gonna try 4-step. We're gonna have a spa day. And the first one was Hello Hydration with deep moisture with avocado oil. And it's a 4-step facial kit. You can see right there. Make sure. And it does cleanse, exfoliate, mask, and then hydrate. So moisturize again. I'm super excited to try this out. I'll let you know how it goes. So they had the hydrate, and then they had the Glow Girl brightening. And this is also 4 steps, and this is with vitamin C. So again, it's cleanse, exfoliate, mask, and hydrate afterwards. So pick that one up too. And if you're thinking about Mother's Day is coming up, for gift baskets, the other thing, just to point out on Miss Spa, yeah, I knew it would do that. Miss Spa is a name brand. On the back, you see the little $1.25. I have long nails for a reason. No more $1.25. It's a sticker. So if you are getting ready for a gift basket for Easter, for Mother's Day, you can take the sticker off. Right there. I did grab the Skintimate Exfoliating Bath Mitt, and I grabbed it in blue just to give it a try. Again, spa day for yourself. There is nothing wrong with self-pampering. And it's fluffy on the other side. So if you're not necessarily exfoliating and you just want to cleanse, this side is good for fluffiness. You can put it on, you can use it on this side, or you can use it on the other side if you are like me and you have some ambidextrousness to yourself. So gives it a good 2-in-1, I thought. I had hauled previously, the other one in this with the watermelon mojito flavor, and I was able to find the cypress and berry flavor, and this also smells amazing. Ugh. For the summertime, you just smell fruity. So I grabbed that to add to my body wash stash. And then I found, just to give it a try, this is name brand, this is VO5. This is a heat protectant spray. I definitely, I color treat my hair and I blow dry my hair. So I picked this up to try. And the last 2 items in this haul, I had also hauled previously the vanilla and what was it? Sandalwood? Yeah, it was the lip mask from WeWell, and there were 5 masks. I found the other one in lavender and chamomile. So there you get 5 treatments in here. You can't beat that for $1.25. I picked that one up. And then I'm not sure if this is an overstock from Christmas, but I also picked it up as well because it was 5 masks as well. And this is called Skip the Spa Soothing Lip Masks. And it had a reindeer on it, so that's why I wasn't sure if it was an overstock from Christmas. And I don't know if this mask contains collagen, and it's infused with cucumber and aloe vera, and they're cool and calm and soothe irritated dry lips. And that is everything for part 2 of my 2-store Dollar Tree haul. I was really excited to find things on my wish list. Let me know what things you are finding. Are you starting to, grab items from your wish list and then just, put it in the cart like I am? Let me know. Give a comment down below and let us all know what you're finding at your Dollar Tree. I will see you all on the next go around.